I can join on the computer instead.
Okay, it's recording.
All right, so we are back after taking pretty much the whole summer off. Hope everybody had a good one. Some ups and downs, I know, at least on our end.
Ooh, why's my camera on?
Oh God! Oh, your camera's on. Ugh.
No!
On the internet can see your face.
No!
I saw some curls. That's about the most you got.
I wasn't even looking.
There's a lot of curls.
Oh, my forehead.
I just saw hair, honestly.
I didn't even.
But,
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Computer malfunctions and all. All right, so we are coming back. We're going to be changing it up a little bit. Coming back from this session, you guys all know how it's what we're going to do. We're going to jump back over to another adventure. But first, we have a little bit of something to resolve with our current characters. In case you guys don't remember, y'all set off from Turtleback Ferry I believe it was a few days ago, game time. Maybe it was hours. I can't remember exactly. But when you left, you were approached by a former team member, a familiar person named Cthulhu, who told you of an issue going on in the Fairywood. You were summoned by some fairy royalty to come and aid in their problem. And you turned your back on her. So as you crest this mountain right here, I want you all to make a perception check for me.
I feel like turned our back on her is not quite what we did.
That is exactly what you did.
I don't
It has
think
been
so.
months since we played. Things are characterized as I say them.
But you think you're some sort of game master?
Okay, sure. We are playing
I
in
have no
Room Lords
memory
right
of this
now,
place.
Are we in the Hollow Mountain? Because I didn't launch.
You are in normal game, role players paradise, Room Lords.
Gotta get it.
Yeah. Perception, Zanza.
Why am I not in my
25.
place?
25.
Right. You all can see up ahead of you in this this opening of a cave, the two large ogres and a human. They seem to be standing still. They haven't noticed you. They seem to be standing suspiciously still. What do you guys choose to do?
The human is still too?
Yes.
We're gonna
Are
stay
they
still. We're gonna
statues?
wait for a game to load.
Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Sort to catch up with us.
I mean, I can roll an actual dice. That just timed out. Oh no.
It's been so long I can't even remember where like anything is.
Maybe Ludo could fly up there and take a look.
But
Ludo could drop a rock on their head too. That'd be fun.
If
Or he
Ludo
would.
does decide to take flight, they realize as they try to take off from the ground that the snow is really thick and tightly packed around your feet. Maybe Ludo lets out a little yelp when they realize that their feet are stuck in the snow.
Oh no. The sparrow stuck on the fence.
The gods have found a way to ground you.
if you tell me with a straight face that this is some kind of quick snow, I swear to God.
As you try to react, all of you you look around, maybe you try to move closer towards her. You realize that for all of you, the snow is super thick, and as you try to move forward, it's like wading through mud rather than soft snow.
Wonderful.
Slowly you begin to realize that the snow around you is not so much falling anymore as it is floating. Perception of 8. You're terrible.
I love how it says no keen senses.
Anticlimactic. Sorry.
Suddenly, the wind and snow all around you comes to a full stop. No floating. You can't move your legs. You turn your head to look at your party companions, but you can't turn your neck either. You are frozen completely in place. Ahead of you, where is she? There we go. Oh, I lost her. A almost translucent apparition appears before you. Let's see if I gotta find her.
Fairies, man.
Sorry. Yep. Fairies. No, she's not here.
Describe her.
Describe her. She looks as if she was a beautiful fairy. She has long, flowing silver hair, but her skin, whereas it, should be soft and sparkly, appears cracked and ragged. Her large, normally beautiful and vibrant fairy eyes are a deep and sunken black. Her wings beat slowly as she very, very carefully descends in the middle of your group and looks around at you all. Those of you who can see, I guess I'll say all of you can see her. She moves around your group to where everybody gets a good look. You see in the middle of her chest where she would normally have nice beautiful pins and glitter attached to her dress, there is this emblem. It's the only thing of vibrant color on her, and it looks like a feather, a green feather with a blue center. Somebody roll knowledge nature.
Nature.
What'd you get?
Dang.
Ooh, 13.
Before I got a 29.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, her hair is black. Okay. Show the players.
Yeah, the 29.
Anyways, it appears to be a peacock feather. She speaks to you all without moving her lips and says, "No one denies the fairy queen. When you are summoned to my court, you will appear in my court, whether it be as my champions or as my decoration." Slowly, Rin, you notice that your friends are blinking out of place around you. You feel a tingle in your hand. You feel like maybe you can launch off one last spell. Ludo is just close enough to touch. What are you gonna do?
I feel like you're suggesting I touch Ludo with a spell. But I don't know which one you would mean because all of them hurt people.
Please don't hurt Ludo.
Ludo is
Have you been
frozen
stuck
in
in,
place.
Like snow and you can't move and your friend just reaches over and like blasts you.
Yeah, no, I'm looking through my spell list to see if I have anything that could possibly help Ludo, and I really don't.
It hurts
Sonic
Ludo.
boom.
But what?
Either way, individually, each of your friends are disappearing as this fairy passes by them.
Shit. Yeah, I got nothing for that.
Yeah, hold on. Don't go so fast. I'm tempted to fire a lightning bolt at the fairy, but I feel like that would just piss it off. Haste isn't going to do anything for Ludo. I can't cast fly. That's already, she can already fly. No other buff is going to help anything. Man.
Just hold hands as we're taken.
I feel like watching my friends disappear means I'm not going to want to attack this fairy because that's scary.
Maybe.
Can I
haste
channel
is-
protection?
I could cast haste. I don't know what good it would do, but if she's frozen in place, I give it a shot. Cast haste on Ludo. Last chance.
Last chance. You cast haste on Ludo, and just as this fairy is closing in, she reaches out, touches you, and you blink away.
I'll not be summoned. Then I disappear.
But Ludo, you feel that's what's normally a familiar rush of adrenaline. It now feels like just a trickle of energy, just a little bit of umph. You look to your sides and you see that your wings are starting to twitch, starting to move. You lift your legs a little bit. You feel as if you might not be fully encumbered by the snow. Just as the fairy reaches for Ludo, you take to the air and force yourself back as fast as you can, flying with all haste and not looking behind you until you reach Turtleback Ferry. You alone have survived the top of the mountain in your mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. I died again. Man, Jeremy, this is character number 6 for me in D&D.
It's been a while though, so I mean, you were due.
Just kidding.
Yeah. You get back to town. There are a few people who you have met in town. There may be some people that you knew back when you were trading. But in your adventure, you have at least met the mayor. You've met the man who runs the town inn. You probably met a couple other people throughout the town. There's a random Rin and Nars sitting here who should be gone forever. They're gone. They disappeared. Fairy slaves.
Back to the town map. I don't see it.
Sorry. I moved me, but I didn't move you guys. Ludo, what do you choose to do here?
I want to choose the funny answer and just go home. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
The adventure is done. Congratulations.
Nobody canonized that. No.
You are the last survivor. Write the book. Continue your life.
Tell our story.
We've officially finished Rune Lords.
Hey, does this town have like a constable?
There is law enforcement. Yes, the most responsible person, most constable like sheriff like person is probably the mayor, who is also the priest, Malin Shreed.
He's the mayor and also the priest.
Yeah,
Yes.
mayor, priest, doctor, funny man,
The
comedian.
doctor?
He's
There's no
also a
separation
masseuse.
of church and state here.
He's also a mean IT guy if you need that. It's a small town. He's got to do a lot to make money.
The next step is Ludo makes disestablishmentarianism in this town. Oh, no, actually, let's just go talk to the mayor.
All right. Yeah. You know the best place to get to him is down at the church. The church was recently flooded. So as you get down there, you find him in the middle of rebuilding efforts. He sees you and he's, "Oh, Ludo, it's so nice to see you. come back down to get some supplies? How's all your friends doing? I'm so happy that you're all up there at the top of the mountain, solving all our problems, safe and sound in your own right.
Salt wound.
Just stare
Oh,
blankly at him for a few minutes and just go, do you know about the Fairy Queen?
A fairy queen. Oh yes, I've heard tell that there's fairies live out there in the Sanos forest, just on the other side of the river. You know, they say that if you go out there at night, that you might be able to find a fairy princess and get a kiss. Is that what you mean? Do you want to go kiss a princess?
No, I think I'm good. Do you know how dangerous the Fairy Queen is exactly?
Oh, very dangerous. Well, they're about as dangerous as you can be. You remember that monster that attacked the town a couple days ago? Yeah, yes, a puppy. Puppy compared to the Fairy Queen.
God.
Why do you
I
ask, by the
think the
way?
rest of your heroes might be dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I must have misheard you. Sounds like you said the heroes are dead. Malin Shreed just kind of like flops down on his butt in the mud. He's like, oh, I don't even know what to do. Oh, I mean, who's gonna stop the ogres? Who's gonna stop this running lord that they keep talking about? Oh God. Oh, so all right.
On an unrelated note, do you know where the Fairy Queen's court is?
Oh yeah, it's deep in the Sanos forest. It's you could go there yourself, maybe and talk to her if you like. Would you? Yeah, just go on there by yourself. Uh, Another question. You wouldn't happen to be like a messenger bird, would you?
It's a little racist.
I was gonna say
I got a pet pigeon for that, but okay.
I
that.
Well, you
Why
see-
exactly?
Well, you see, I need to get wired back to where the heroes are from, back to Sandpoint. So that's maybe they can send more heroes, or maybe their keeper will know what to do. But all the messenger birds in my church, they were you know drowned in the flood because birds can't fly. Hold on, hold there.
They're
Birds drown.
birds.
They're dead, all of them.
How did they drown?
Well, you see, I thought it was best to keep the aviary in the basement. You know,
As you
there
do.
where I,
No.
As
where I
one
could
does.
control the light.
Okay,
So-
well,
Really, I
I
should
don't
have thought
know,
about
we'll
this years
see.
ago. This town floods frequently.
then why do you build the aviary in the basement?
Look, hindsight is 2020. I'll try to remember that next time.
Hey, my birds are dead, like your friends.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Exactly, we have that in common.
Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'm gonna just go.
Look, please, I know it must be hard with your friends just dying and all, but I can offer you some money to deliver this message. There's a man in Sandpoint. His name is Brodert Quink. He's a rather upstanding citizen. He's intelligent, and I always trust him to know what to do. If I'm not mistaken, he's the patron, the man in charge of these heroes, and them being the heroes of Sandpoint and all. Please, if you could just deliver this message, it would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, well, I mean, if it's for money, I'm not gonna say no.
He pulls out 3 silvers and hands them to you, and then writes out a long note and gives it to you as well. And he says, "Just Sandpoint is just maybe some 2 or 3 days flying west. It's west from here. Back just north of Magnamar."
3 days is like absolutely crazy, but okay.
Yeah. So, yep, it's a bit of a trek. But do you agree to go, or are you bailing on the party?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
You took too long to think about that. It makes me nervous.
That
Oh, if I must.
She wants to cut her losses and move on.
I was somewhat hinging the bridging of the next thing over on you saying yes. So I'm glad you did.
Chloe's like, I
No, we're
didn't,
not
I didn't
going.
really
We're
know those
business
guys.
after. All right, good night, everybody.
All right. So let's back out of this game, and now we will move into the Return of the Rune Lords, Chapter 2, Hollow Mountain Rescue. Three, four, five. Is that everybody?
Not me. I'm not in here yet.
Casey's not in there yet. Oh no, you've accepted, but you haven't
Accepted, yeah.
joined in the game yet. So Casey hasn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I had 6 players. All right.
There's literally nothing I miss more than the mouse I used to have attached to this
Hollow
computer.
Mountain. That's you.
Yes, the Hollow Mountain Rescue. All right.
Why am I having trouble getting out of the game? This one to
Oh.
switch.
Go to the gear in the upper right corner, and then
Mhm.
you'll see down at the bottom exit game.
Okay.
And then when you get into the new game, don't forget to go back to the gear, go to the audio and video, and turn off the audio video chat stuff. Otherwise, we're gonna be double pinging ourselves.
Oh, that is, yeah. You're gonna have to adjust your audio and video settings. That is the worst thing about starting a new game.
So, Jeremy, you said all the new characters were ported into this game, and I don't see character sheets.
All right. So if you can't see them yet, that means I have not given you access to them yet.
There we go.
Can I join voice and video or?
Let's see.
Yeah, move both of them. Otherwise, we'll start looping audio.
I'm going to start with Ludo. Can be edited and controlled by all players in the journal of all players. Save changes.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. All right. That was the coolest thing. I finally figured out how the character vault works, and it works properly now. Very, very happy.
Cool.
All right. So I will be doing this, and as we move along, we pick back up as a medium-sized trading vessel is pulling into the port here at the small town of Sandpoint.
It's a black square.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are y'all seeing something?
It's a black square for me too.
Well,
Get your fog of war turned on.
could be. This fog of war
Yeah,
turned
this has the new lighting update stuff.
I had it.
How's that?
Minimize the voice
Still
thing,
black.
so let's suffer.
Still black.
Of course, of course.
Of course.
Fog of war is off. Save changes. Oh,
Yeah, I've turned around so you can see.
no, I can't do that. Okay.
Oh, I did it by
Why is
myself.
it black? Yeah, try resetting or refreshing, please.
I just did. Still black.
Wow, what a very stunning city.
Oh, I know why. Okay. Hold on. I bet this will fix it. Damn it. None of your characters are on the page yet.
Oh,
I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. And it's
my
'cause-
character's not listed.
So I'm going to drop Ludo on, and since... Can you all see now?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I hate this game. I really don't. I love this game quite a bit. It's one of my favorite things.
No, it's too late. You said it. You can't take it back.
Just got a point.
Ludo.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I see it.
Ready up.
All right.
Under the rules of no takesies, backsies.
Yeah. So race is visible and controlled by all characters. Visible controlled by all characters. All right. So yeah, you are pulling into this port town of Sandpoint. Most of you, or all of you, in fact, came from a town a little bit north called Roderick's Cove, where in your last adventure, your town was beset by a vicious band of cultists, religious extremists, nuts, called the Cult of the Peacock.
Steve.
Some cult leader tried to take over the town. You ended up with a ancient rune lord artifact, a sword called Baraket, which is an extremely powerful ancient sword. It has all kinds of awesome abilities. And it was suggested that you turn it in to the Sahedron Council, which is what you are on your way to do. However, during your adventure, you were shipwrecked in the middle of a storm. You had some setbacks, and as a result, all of your characters have increased. Instead of going from 4th to 5th, which was going to happen for everybody, you've gone from 4th to 7th.
Yeah.
You're closing in on this port, standing aboard the deck of a ship that you've spent probably the last 2 months of your life with these crewmates. Yeah. Hugs going around. You know, those of you who would not be participating in hugs are probably very close to the edge of the ship with all of your jewels and various riches that you've collected, clutched safely in your cheeks.
That's where they belong.
Yeah, you pull up here to this port. Right in front of you is an establishment called the Fat Man's Feed Bag. I'm sure some of you remember that. I hope some of you remember that. Probably not though. What would you like to do? You have control over characters that y'all haven't seen in a while.
I would like to go ahead and point out the fact that when I click Raisha's name, it doesn't open a character sheet like it does for everybody else. It just gives me a little black screen.
Of course it does.
I click any other name, I get regular. Well, no, Ludo doesn't work for me now. Door doesn't work for me. Bunny does. Weird. I'm gonna reload.
All right, so
Oh, is that 2 of
I
me?
get your character sheet. Yours, I'm still loading. I'm
Oh,
giving everybody access to their characters.
shoot. I didn't realize you
hey,
already
there
put me
goes.
on there, and now there's 2 of me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. That's my bad.
This thing takes forever.
I'll put one in the ocean. That one won't matter.
Your character sheet.
Oh my God, you're drowning.
I can
Go save
swim, you
yourself.
idiot.
Everything will be-
Whoops. I made a mistake. I'll fix it later.
I'm surprised you don't want to swim too and get your fur clean.
In the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
as long as you don't lick it off.
No,
fine.
thank you. It'll be covered in the salt.
Resistance plus 10.
No, no, no.
All right.
Yeah, I just realized I never leveled up this character because I was looking at the other character.
Okay.
So you guys are landed here in town.
What an amazing adventure we have had. I'm
I'm
so happy
alive.
that we have shared so many memories together that now we are here again.
Is there any places y'all would like to make your way to? Do y'all want to go straight to the Sahedron Council?
I
Stop.
say it's good to be back on land. And let's go to the feed bag.
Yeah. Gotta get food.
I could use a drink.
I'll follow Raish. Sounds good.
All right. Inside the Fat Man's feed bag is the home of the notorious Nora. You see a bunch of patrons milling around with chipped glasses and everybody, lots of sailors drinking. And in the middle of the feed bag is a sloppy black fish tank. And above says, have a drink from Nora, with a little purse sitting beside it.
God.
No.
I remember this. Didn't go so well last time.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, it's putrid. I puked and was sick for like a day or two, if I remember right.
Why would I want to drink that?
Because if you could survive not puking, you get what's in the purse.
Oh, well, I do have a
Yeah.
high fortitude. I'm already rich from my adventures.
The proprietor of the feed bag, let's see, where is the Fat Man's feed bag? Gressel Tenewar. Is a very large, overweight human man. And he's he's the owner of the establishment, and his barkeep is a very lanky thug named Juberil. Juberil Visky. Y'all might remember Juberil from a different adventure, or from a different situation. All right, so Gressel comes over to you and says, "Hey, nice to see some new folks in town. So let's see, where you from? What you drinking? What can I get you? You want to have a drink from Nora?"
No, thank you.
Not from Nora today.
No, from Nora, not this time.
Hi, Jubril. The new folks are afraid to try some of Nora.
Why don't you try some of Nora?
Why
don't you show us what it's about?
Well, you see, I've done it many times.
We're new. We haven't seen you do it ourselves.
Anyways,
I think that you should do it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what drink you wanted, sir.
A pineapple schnapps.
Pineapple Nora. Gotcha.
Pineapple Nora.
Whatever I order, he's gonna spit it now.
Dehora's gonna look at it and just be like, "Everything's Nora here, isn't it?"
No. Just for the pointy nose little man there.
Raish puts his gun on the table.
That's
Just in
nice
case.
and shiny.
That's right. So,
Anyways, is it like a takeaway to something?
Something like that, yes. It would make sense. He has no idea what it is.
It's a very shiny. It must be a musical device, I imagine.
Yeah, you want to blow
Can I
into the
play
end
it?
and you
He
pull the
picks it
trigger.
up and he puts it to his lips like a flute.
Yes, perfect. Now pull the trigger.
Oh, God.
This is gonna go so well.
No, he doesn't do that.
We got on land and the human went boom. No one saw it coming but you.
Oh, 1 second.
That would be the best way to show up to some town.
Just
I'm
kill
a
the
bard. I'm singing the
bartender.
song. We got on land and the human went boom. Who would have thought of me or you?
That's funny.
So, forgot where I was. I'm sorry.
You got to the point where we have drinks coming.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Gressel's, he brings over all your drinks. What brings you into town today?
Our business is our own. I don't feel like we're going to go tell people that we've been following cultists and we have a sword we need to deliver to someone. I feel like it's a bad idea to reveal all that to some random barkeep.
Yeah, we get a lot of people in this town that don't like to share the business. There's nothing for me to say. I just like to serve you the drinks and get people to talk. Sometimes I like to get people to talk all night long, and then they just stay here and they drink. You're not going to be those type of people, though, are you?
But
Jeremy,
I like
what
a
town?
drink.
What town are we in right now? We're back in Sandpoint. Raish is going to say something along the lines of, "Well, we just passing through. We're hoping we run across Mr. Quink. Do you know the name?"
Oh yeah, Brother Quink. He's that silly little old man that lives up the way in that little house with the star on it. He's what does he say? He's always saying he's in the Sahedrin Council. He's just so funny. You see, there's this artwork all around town. There's this star that shows up in places in some of these monuments. His place is old. He thinks he's some kind of history buff, and he says he's a Sahedrin Council. He's the only one in it.
Okay, I think you had a little too much Nora. But thank you for his location. We will probably check in with him.
Oh yeah, of course. Look, I mean, we also sell food here, and he points over to this massive charcuterie board on the end of the bar, full of molded meats and disgusting cheeses. We're not the finest establishment on the wharf, but we do like to try. And he smiles. He says, "That big one there is a salami. Bought that off a sailor last week."
Tempting.
Dehora's gonna look and be like, "So that's what you say that is?"
Yeah, is what it's supposed to be. He walks over there and he picks it up, and it's it falls apart like pudding. Very soft.
Only cheese is supposed to do that.
He moves off back towards the bar, leaves you guys to yourselves.
Raish is under his breath like, I don't know how this place stays in business.
Dehora's like, your guess goes mine.
It's kind of sandboxy now until you guys decide to move on to the next.
I was kind of hoping Chloe was in there and she heard the name Quink. That's who she was
why does
looking
this sound
for.
familiar?
Chloe, are you hanging out in the feed bag, or are you somewhere else?
Oh, we lose her.
No. She's moving all over the place.
I'm moving her right now.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, I don't know. She might have fell asleep sitting there, man.
That's fine. We're getting on 9 o'clock anyways.
Can you guys not hear me?
No.
There you are.
Oh, we couldn't.
Oh, have you guys not been able to hear me? I've been saying stuff this whole time.
You haven't said anything since
No,
we
you
got
haven't
on
said
the snap.
anything since I started singing. Came off the ship and the human went boom.
That's weird.
So what are you doing then?
I'm in there.
Did you hear me mention Quink?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the guy you're looking for. And now you know he
Yeah.
lives up the road, so you either address us or do you want to go address him?
I'm gonna address him.
You don't even know us. I look very friendly with my golden flute on the table. Do you want to try it out?
No, I'm good.
Don't. Be nice. She looks too young to be messing with you.
What time is it, Jeremy?
Local or
in the
real
game.
life? Okay. Local, you're looking at about 1 to 2 p.m. early
Okay,
afternoon.
so it's not unfathomable that we would go and see Quink right now if we got the time.
Yeah.
I assume he's part of the quest we need to return this sword thing with.
Yes, he is.
So yeah. I don't remember back if Raish and this crew have met him before.
You have not met
like-
Broderick Quink himself before. But you knew him by a different name in your other town.
Uh,
I don't remember what the name was.
he'll recognize us then.
Yes. All right.
But you're right, it is 9 o'clock, so we probably got to.
Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. So yeah, well, we will go ahead and call it at that, I guess. A very slow, bumpy start to this, and we will pick up next week with you guys doing, getting to Quink's house.
Yeah, Mr. Quink.
Might need a hand getting my guy leveled up to 7.
We can work on that. If you need your Hero Lab license, I can send that to you too. But yeah, we can work on getting your dude up to 7 over the week.
I've got the Hero Labs. I need to double check that I've got it set up correctly, and I started filling it out right now to try and match it up. It just takes forever.
Okay, everybody say goodbye to the recording so I can stop that.
Bye,
Bye.
recording.